guys, this is the Quattroporte here. So today we are making a video about the Maserati. So I just pulled that baby. It's in my garage right now. So I normally park it in the one car garage, but it's not in the one car. So I just pulled it in the two car real quick. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and assess some things in there. All right, so there's a few things for you guys. For those of you who just bought who plan on getting like a Android touchscreen for your Maserati. So obviously, as you can see here, this is where I put my switch buttons. It's right here, so I just press it. And this is the Android screen right now, so it's loading. I'm just trying to find a better way to hold this camera. Alright, so it's loading right now, and I have my phone Wi-Fi on there. So normally you would come up on this screen, it just tells you to calibrate the screen, but you don't necessarily have to do that. But the first time you need to do it. So now I just go on escape. I haven't really spent a lot of time just going over it to make sure that I bypass this calibration thing, because as I see, it's pretty boring most of the time. But anyway, so let's go to the basics right now. I'm gonna try to open the actual layout when you first get the Android system. I know it's here somewhere. Ta-da! It's not this one. Explorer? No, it's not Explorer. So easy deep. No, that's not it. But anyway, long story short, so when you get the Android interface, it is totally different than the way I have it look right now, pretty much. So if you wonder why is mine looking this way, it's because that I want to make some changes on mine, pretty much. So the first thing I did, as you can see here, so I have the Google Play Store right there. So I'll go on this one here, on this application, and typed in Google Launcher. I don't know if you can see the word right there. So Google Launcher, and then I installed this application on there. So after I installed this application, there were a few other things that needed to be updated before it can actually works. Then we went from there. So in reality, you're probably gonna say, why do you need to have to install Google Launcher, if it's already an Android thing? So here's why. So Google Launcher is a new thing that I guess Google come out with. So this enable you to kind of like communicate better with your devices. So you can it's more like dealing with an assistant, pretty much. So to demonstrate, I'm gonna show you this real quick. Okay, Google, show me food nearby.
Here are some listings for nearby food within 4 miles.
All right, so you can actually see it. It actually works. So in reality, normally you'd have to press this button here on the Maserati to ask for stuff, but 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get any of that kind of information in there. Just the fact that it's not connected to the internet, and even if you were, you can only ask for directions to certain places. Then you gotta ask it backward, I guess in European mode, not in American way. But anyway, so I'm gonna show you the difference between the actual Android system in the Maserati versus the actual Maserati touchscreen navigation over here. So this is the nav. So we're gonna do two things. First, I'm gonna ask the Maserati stuff, some questions as far as a place that I want to go today, and then we're gonna do the same thing to using the Android system. So first thing, obviously, you can't just go and talk to the Maserati. So for this purpose, we have to press this button here, which says VR, which is voice recognition. So I'm gonna press it real quick. As you can see, there's a list of things. So I'm gonna say, drive to McDonald's. It's processing.
Please try again.
All right, so it says to try again. Um, find McDonald's.
Sorry, I didn't get that. You can say any text you see on the screen. Say things like, where to, view map, find address, or find points of interest. For route guidance, you can say, repeat guidance, cancel route, or detour.
Where to find McDonald's.
Select a search category.
All right, so pretty much as you can see, so to be specific, the system in the Maserati just designed to just cancel that because it's a waste of time. It's like you would be talking for the whole day, you would not get anywhere with that navigation system. So the only way you would be able to accomplish anything is at least you have to have the address on a piece of paper in your hand or know it by head, and then to be able to say it to the voice recognition system in the Maserati for you to be able to get anywhere. And the other thing is that, you know, knowing the address is one thing, but if your map hasn't been updated like mine has for since 2015, I guess, it's not going to find the address if it's a newly built, community or a newly built, we call this again like a property or businesses or whatnot. So now that we see the dilemma with the navigation system in the Maserati just for the lack of tech in this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and switch it over to the Android system. So as you can see here, I got my power buttons over here. It's right there. I'm gonna press it. Boom. We are live on Android now. So now that you can see that, I'm gonna ask few questions and to see if this things works best. Okay, Google. Where can I find the nearest McDonald's? Just waiting to hear what Google came up with.
Here are some listings for McDonald's within 7 miles.
You see the difference? So now let's go to a more specific command. So we're gonna say, I wanna go to, oh, actually, let's just tell Google to play a song for God's sake. So let's try this. Okay, Google, play B.O.B. All right, well, I guess Google didn't understand this part. But anyway, so let's go to a more basic thing. Okay, Google, play my D playlist.
Sure.
So at first you can see that it actually went kind of like the voice recognition takes a little bit of time to figure out exactly what I was saying. But now it's switching over to the Google Play Music in order to play the songs, which I had like a playlist. I call it D playlist, and then it's gonna go there to actually play the song. So here we go. We on D playlist right now. So I guess the internet's a little slow. Music is playing. So that's the other cool thing that you would experience, having the Android system in your Maserati. And the cool thing about it is touch screen. So most of the time you don't have to touch it. You just have to speak. So let's try this. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. For some reason it stopped working now because maybe I'm too excited. But anyway, so let's try it now with the home screen like this. Okay, Google, open YouTube. YouTube is open. So you can, browse and watch videos and listen to stuff and do all kinds of cool things, though. This is one of the things that you're really gonna enjoy. As you can see, I got a lot of kids stuff playing here because my kids, they just going nuts. Just they like to watch YouTube 24/7 for some reason. And the other thing is the difference in sounds is tremendous. So first thing, we're gonna go over and switch it over to the radio, and I'm gonna put it on radio real quick for you guys to be able to hear some local music. So I'm gonna turn it up all the way, but not for too long.
I forgot to get my fiance an anniversary gift.
Anyway, you can see that it sounds clear, but not as nice as it should be. And right now, I did change the settings to this so I can get a better, clearer sounds using the Android system, but I don't have to use that. So normally I put this flush, zero it out every sections, in the middle, and then I download an EQ on Android Play Store, and then just tweak the sound from there, and then just save my preset. So every time the car starts, then automatically opens that preset for me. Then my songs plays with no problem. But anyway, so this is how things sound like. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and switch over to Android. Okay, we are playing Tia. Here it is. Alright, for the record, it's not TI because I have to switch it over to Bluetooth. So first thing I have to do, you can either use the buttons. I barely use this thing, so I really don't know which way it is. You can either use the buttons to switch the mode from the back side of the steering wheel, or you can just go here, which is the easiest way anyway. You press player and you change the source to Bluetooth. So I just press the button, so switch it over to Bluetooth. So right now we're gonna turn it up and you can hear the difference.
Nigga, look what I got. Nigga, look what I got. Come on. Hey, look what I got.
All right, so by that I mean that switching over to Android in the Maserati was like the best thing I could possibly done, because you know why? Because it actually makes the music sound much better, and then it doesn't feel boring listening to music in the Maserati just because I have the basic system in there. And when I first got it, I didn't really know what is the basic sound system and the premium sound system in the Maserati. I thought, okay, what the hell? It's just a damn speaker, so I don't think they can make him that weird. Until now, I've realized that it's just the way that they master the sounds in there, and the amplifier in the back, and it's kind of like geared a lot of mid sounds toward the front, and versus the bass is more toward the back, pretty much. When nowadays you get equal sounds as far as the mid, treble, and bass in all speakers. So unless you are in like you listen to like a Dolby speaker system, and this is when the sounds are kind of like diverted to different kind of frequencies, pretty much based on the kind of speaker that it's playing on. But anyway, long story short, so just so you know, in case you wanted to know how I set up my thing, so here, this is how I set it up. So I moved the balance a little bit forward, just a little bit, just barely move forward. Then I go over here on the equalizer, then I move the bass about almost seventh of the way, pretty much out of 10, and put the mid the same way, and put the treble down a little bit. So that's how I'm able to get very good sound in the Maserati and enjoying my Android system in there. But anyway, guys, I really thank you very much for watching my videos. So as you can see here, I got all my stuff here. I can read the news, and it tells me about traffic. I can see everything that's going on. It's pretty cool. If I don't know what the weather is today, and I don't have to just go through here, press this button, go to plus, and then go to travel link and press this. Well, obviously you forgot to pay Siri, because you have to use Sirius XM, to get your actual weather. So I don't have to do that anymore. So all I gotta do is just sit back, and just went from one swipe here. Just swipe over, and then just swipe again, then boom, there goes my weather over here. So if I don't feel like doing that, the other thing that I can do, I can say, okay Google, what's the weather like today?
Rivertown Development. FL is 68 degrees. A lot of clouds.
Here we go, and there goes my weather. So there's nothing else to worry about. So I basically don't have to touch anything. So all I'm just gonna say, guys, so if you make that change or make that switch to your Maserati, whether you have a 2017, 15, 16, or 2014, I think 2013 may be a bit harder, I guess, because I'm not sure of the wire harness in that, but I think the system does work for from 2014 all the way up to 2017. So I don't know about 2018 because I haven't seen anybody with 2018. The 2018 guys thinks they got it all good because they have the split face screen, and they can have like a, what is it, Android Auto, but this is not Android Auto. This is full blown Android playing in working in Maserati. So you can do whatever you want. You're not limited to certain applications. So you can drive, watch video, do whatever you want. But anyway, guys, so thank you very much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you do have any questions or concerns or having problem installing your system, you can just go ahead and post a comment down below. I'll do my best to reply right away to you, because I do want you all to enjoy it. And obviously you guys are going to find way better things than I do, and therefore you can share your information as well to me. Then I can make my system a little bit better. Or maybe find new tricks. So it's obviously the idea is I want to get rid of this crazy bezel in front of the Maserati, but the only way to do that, I have to either design a piece and then get it manufactured. Probably I'd have to create a prototype first to make sure that it actually fits the nice ways, because this is a little bit too thick, so you can't really reach the corners 9 times out of 10 in there. But if I can redesign one that is a little bit thinner, then I should be able to use it without any problem, and maybe change the screen if they have a high resolution screen for the Maserati. But then again, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I really hope you guys enjoy your system if you do buy one. And if you don't have one, I really hope that you get one to enjoy it. And ciao, and please do subscribe and share those videos. And if you have any questions, do post a comment down below. I will answer you as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye bye.